There is no way we can be divided on the issues of gender equality. We don't want competition, we want cooperation.
The reality is that when people don't see themselves reflected in culture, the message is you are invisible, and we've been disappearing people for decades.
Thank you so much in advance for what you've done so far.
The Unstereotype Alliance, bringing all of us together, is so important, and I hope that it starts with education, where we all bring our best selves to the table.
We want to be thinking about how we can generate a global movement, starting from this small group here in New York.
We've actually developed training that we require everyone within the company to go through.
Men in ads speak 7 times more than women. They have 3 times as much dialogue and use 29% more words associated with power.
For us at Unilever, when we think about unstereotyping, it's also not just about removing stereotypes, but it's about what are the progressive portrayals that we are showing of people. And we look at it through the lens of 3 things. So that's the role, the appearance, and the personality.
We're starting this Voices program with affinity groups and having small conversations outside of the agency, women, LGBTQ, people of color, and men, because we can't forget about our men.
We're checking scripts to see that it is, that they're also using gender-neutral words that are inclusive, like humanity versus mankind, or firefighter versus fireman.
We did an 8-country study to understand how gender is represented in different cultures around the world. And using that insight, we developed a framework for our 1,200 marketeers to use to really help them understand how to portray gender in a progressive way, both men and women, and also how to portray it in a way that's in tune with their cultural context or the market that they're operating within.
It's a very simple, actionable pledge. When you're triple bidding, you don't slip into your old habits of the same small pool of multi-award winning directors bidding against each other for your campaigns. So how do we help you with that? We actually maintain a database of hundreds of women directors.
The objective of this training within Johnson & Johnson is really to make sure that we're releasing the potential of our people by allowing them to be themselves, but also recognizing, again, some of the biases that we have naturally.
We have been gender equality measure scoring all of our ads. Gender equality must be myriad, it must have integrity, and as we've all been talking about, it must be active.
Like a girl was a negative phrase to the vast majority of people before that campaign started 4 years ago. Only 19% of people thought like a girl meant something positive. And after putting a FemCare advertisement on the Super Bowl, we actually have seen that number significantly change to more than 76% of people think like a girl means something amazing.
People often get career advice based on who they are. But much of that advice did not include the coaching on financial, business, and strategic acumen that people need to become business leaders. We were able to help both our proteges and their managers get a handle around the forces that affect careers.
We have 2 big problems in consumer good businesses. One is growth, and the other is attracting great talent who are going to startups, etc. And this is the solution to those problems, because we can drive growth and we can attract talent if we're inclusive and if we embrace this agenda of unstereotyping.
We are the movers. We are the shakers. No excuses, no apologies. It's our time, and time is not up. Time is now.